This video is to look at the functionality within the Datalinx Warehouse Management System of miscellaneous issues. We're going to show this in two ways today. The first will be using just a simple miscellaneous issue to issue out some stock from the warehouse. The second one, it will be onto a different handheld and it's configured to ask about projects and cost centres such that you can record these dimensions as part of the transaction. So if we look at the handheld, you can see there's a number of options. So here we're going to select the picking and issues, and it presents me with a number of different options. I'm going to select miscellaneous issues. It's now asking me to confirm and scan the product code that I'm issuing. So in this case, I can scan the code and it brings the description back from enterprise management to the handhelds, and you can see this is some pipe and it's in units. So we're actually going to issue from a given location, and the location in this case is 901. It's asking me to select the quantity, the quality status. So in this case, there's clearly product in this location that is at 2 statuses. We're going to select the accepted status, and now it's asking me to issue the quantity. You can see there's 400 available, so in this case I'm just going to issue 20 of them. Just prior to confirming on the handheld, it's showing me a summary of everything that's about to occur. The committing of this by hitting the confirm carries out the transaction and issues the product. If we take a moment just to look at that within Sage. So here I'm just going to show it in a simple transaction by date, and we carry out a search here. Here you can see that we've issued 10 metre pipes. We've issued 20 of them. You can see the location that it's been issued from as we scanned, and the transaction recorded as a miscellaneous issue. And if we go all the way across, you can see the transaction fully recorded, including on the far hand side the user that's carried out the work and the time and date of that transaction. So that's a very simple initial miscellaneous issue. If I select a second handheld here, so I'm going to work on the one on the right hand side. On this one we've configured it slightly different because we want to capture some more details about that issue. The issue that we've carried out on the right hand side is just a simple issue of product with no references of what that has been issued to. So in this case, again, it's into the picking and issue menu, and this is just a different logon that we're using, and I pick up miscellaneous issues again. Now this time you can see the difference here, and you can see between the two screens. One is asking for the cost centre to be entered, the other is asking for the product code. Now the cost centre can be either scanned in, or we can have a look at all the cost centres set up within enterprise management onto the handheld. So let's select in this case a supplies department, and we confirm that, and now it's asking the project that we're issuing this item to. So that here you can see we've got 5 projects and a couple of other references set up. I'm going to select project 1 and confirm, and again now it's asking for the product itself. You can see from this point on the transaction is very similar. But let's take the situation here that actually I don't know what the product code is. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to enter in a pipe, the word pipe, and it's clearly going to give me an invalid code. But what I can do is I can use this question mark on the right hand side, and it'll do a lookup of everything that has the word pipe within the description or within the product code to allow me to select what I'm issuing. So in this case I'm going to select the 10 metre pipes, and it's asking me again to confirm where I'm sending that or picking that I'm picking it from the location STO901, and again I'm going to select the accepted quality. So this part is very much the same. You'll notice of course that the quantity here has dropped down to 380 because we issued 20 out already. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to issue from here 25 of these, and again a summary here, but the difference, as you can see at the top end, we're this time referencing it against the project and the cost centre. I confirm on the handheld, and that just gives an indication back to the user that they have completed that issue. This time when it steps back, you can see it's still asking for the project code, but it's actually retained the department or the cost centre and the project in this case. That means that you could actually issue multiple products to the one project at the same time to save you having to re-enter that information each time. Just to verify and show what that's done within Sage, a search here, you can see we've now got 2 lines being shown up. The line that we've just done is the 25 at the top there, and we should have in here some additional references and details about the project. So you can see that we've actually pushed that into the cost centre and the projects in this case, as opposed to taking the default.